Thanks so much for joining us for this segment of the chat. I'm here with a mother-daughter duo, Dr. Tracy Rogers and Caitlin Rogers with No Boundaries International Amarillo. I want to start there. First off, you guys are mother-daughter working in the same organization. You guys are a nonprofit. Yes. Give us a little spiel about what you guys do for the community.
So we work with people in hard places with a focus on human trafficking. And so we want to bring hope into the darkest of dark places, basically.
Yes. And so as mother-daughter, I mean, talk about the dynamic there, because Caitlin, I was emailing you, to
yes.
understand more about you guys. And then y'all come along and I literally asked their names, and mother-daughter. I mean, that's amazing, getting to work with each other each day. What has that been like?
It's been so fun. It's definitely had its differences of knowing the difference between going to my mom versus going to our executive director.
Yes.
And talking to her about different things happening as, hey, I'm calling you as mom versus, hey, I'm calling you as the boss.
Yes. No, exactly. And with you guys too, I mean, human trafficking, that is a very hard topic to, talk about and bring awareness about, but it's something that happens in our community, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. Can you kind of talk about just what you guys have seen recently and maybe how the community can help?
Well, I think just being aware of what's going on, for starters, and realize that it does happen here, and that it's not just one side of town.
Sure.
Or it's not just people in what the world would deem a hard home, that it can happen to anybody at any point. And so just for us to be aware as a community makes a difference.
Yeah, and like knowing that there are resources and stuff available out there, is that kind of what you guys do as an organization, is help provide those resources?
So we do lots of different things. So we have, on Thursday nights, we serve a warm meal to anybody in the community.
Wow.
So that's kind of an open door that people can come in, get to learn who we are, especially those that are potentially in that position of being trafficked or potentially about to be trafficked. That's a safe area that they can just come and get to know us, because just because I say you can trust me, if you've gone through trauma, doesn't make you automatically trust me.
No, but I'm glad that you bring that up, because I feel like that's what's so important about nonprofits in our area too, is just really understanding what you guys do, how you're able to serve the community. And so, if someone were interested in getting involved with you guys or knowing more, what are y'all needing right now?
We need toiletries. We need full-size shampoo. We need body wash. We need deodorant. Things like that, not just for our outreach, but we also do lots of restoration and training beyond just our community. So everything that we do here on a local level, we also do on a global scale.
Wow. Yes, because it's No Boundaries International, and I know that we're Amarillo, but this comes from a national organization. Talk about that too, and just what the need was for creating the Amarillo chapter, if you would say.
Sure. So we knew in 2013 that I was going to quit my job and start the Amarillo base, and so that's what we did, which sounds kind of easy, except for none of us are paid. All of our staff are full-time missionary staff, and so that's a game changer.
Absolutely.
It takes a whole different level of faith to step out on, and then when you add to it the things that we do, it definitely needs to have some faith behind it, for sure.
Yes.
And so we just want to bring that healing and that restoration to everybody that comes along. And we know that it's going to take a kind of that divide and conquer the world mentality to be able to do that.
Absolutely. But that's what I love about the Amarillo community, is anytime you ask for help, people are like, I'm here, I'm ready to help. And that's what I've loved living here. Lived in the Panhandle my whole life, and I'm just in awe of what I see every day. And so, as an organization, I'm sure you have tons of stuff going on in the future too. What can someone look forward to, as y'all continue out the rest of the year? Because holidays are coming up.
So we actually, in January is Human Trafficking Awareness Month. So at the end of January, on the 28th, we're going to do a luncheon that will be posted on our social media, on Facebook, Instagram, So people can register if they want to. It's $15 if they want to come and have a box lunch, or it's free if they don't want lunch.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they
there
don't
you go.
have to.
Right. You don't, here, eat.
You can bring your own food. We're not going to stop you. But we will have a panel of different people from different professions, one from law enforcement. I'll be on the panel, and then another from social services. And then Dr. Tracy will be emceeing the event and asking us questions of what it looks like in Amarillo, what we actually see working with those victims, because we not only work with the victims, we also work with the buyers and the traffickers.
Wow, yeah.
And so it will be super informative for people. We're constantly doing human trafficking trainings that are CEUs that are provided through AC. So those that have to have CEU credits
can also get
can also do those.
Awesome. Yes, yes. And I don't know if you can really touch on what you've seen recently, but what does that kind of look like here in Amarillo?
So typically at any given point, we can find anywhere from 150 to 200 ads to purchase sex in the Panhandle.
Wow.
And I say Panhandle, I mean specifically to Amarillo.
Okay.
And so that's a lot.
That is, because again, like you wouldn't think that it's something that happens here, but it does.
Yeah, and of course, according to the law, not all of those are trafficking victims.
Sure.
But in the thousands of victims we've worked with in the last decade, we haven't met one yet that wasn't trafficked at some point along that journey. And so they may say, well, I'm doing it by choice today, but they were 11 when it started, you know, and that wasn't a choice for them.
Yeah, and it's heartbreaking to know, but again, I just feel like raising that awareness and knowing that resources like you guys are out there. So what would you say to someone if they maybe see something? What is the best way to go about that if they see something and they need to report it?
So definitely report it. There is a National Human Trafficking Hotline that they can call. Local law enforcement does a great job. And of course, they can always call us. We do have a 24-hour victim hotline that they can contact. But the main thing is to say something.
Yes.
And for most people, it's not to approach it.
Yeah.
Because then it not only puts them at risk, it puts the victim at risk and other people if they're in a public setting.
Absolutely. Well, no, thank you guys. And again, it's something that's super important in our area to know that it does happen. But again, there is help and there are resources. So thank you guys. I love the mother-daughter duo. Well, this has been another segment of The Chat. I'm Kelsey Davis for News Channel 10.